Electrified technology respects the needs of our planet and moves us along the path toward carbon neutrality.
Toyota's unveiling of a groundbreaking water engine during a high-profile press event has sent ripples of anticipation and disbelief through the global automotive community. The announcement, made by the head of the company during a meticulously orchestrated presentation, showcased a technological innovation that promises to upend the long-held dominance of electric vehicles in the market. The atmosphere in the room was charged with a mix of skepticism and excitement as industry experts and journalists grappled with the notion that a single breakthrough could recalibrate decades of research, investment, and consumer trust that have been firmly placed in the EV sector. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more updates. The water engine represents an entirely new approach to powering vehicles, one that diverges sharply from the conventional reliance on lithium-ion batteries and electric drivetrains. Instead of storing energy chemically, this new engine harnesses the intrinsic potential of water by using advanced catalytic processes to unlock energy in a form that rivals, and in some cases exceeds, the efficiency of modern electric propulsion. The demonstration of the technology involved an intricate series of procedures where water molecules were manipulated using proprietary techniques that have not been seen before in any mainstream automotive application. The promise is to tap into a virtually inexhaustible resource, effectively turning water, the most ubiquitous compound on the planet, into a viable and highly efficient fuel source. At the core of this innovation lies a sophisticated process that appears to combine principles of electrolysis with an entirely novel method of energy capture. While the underlying scientific details remain shrouded in carefully guarded secrecy, the event hinted at a mechanism that manages to bypass some of the inefficiencies inherent in traditional water-splitting methods. The engine reportedly utilizes a unique catalyst that not only accelerates the conversion of water into energy, but does so without the high energy costs that have long plagued similar experimental setups. This breakthrough could potentially mean that vehicles powered by this technology would be both more economical and environmentally friendly than their electric counterparts, which have faced significant challenges in terms of battery disposal and raw material sourcing. The implications of this development for the EV industry are profound. For years, electric vehicles have been touted as the future of transportation, backed by significant government subsidies, robust investments, and a growing network of charging infrastructure. However, the water engine introduces a competing vision of clean mobility that operates on a fundamentally different principle. It challenges the notion that battery electric vehicles are the sole path to reducing carbon emissions and combating climate change. In a scenario where water can be transformed directly into a potent energy source, the entire economic model underpinning the EV industry could be rendered obsolete almost overnight. Companies that have invested billions into the development of electric drivetrains and battery technologies may find themselves facing an unforeseen disruption that questions the long-term viability of their current strategies. The event was not merely a technical demonstration, it was a strategic move designed to redefine the competitive landscape of the automotive world. The presentation was carefully choreographed to highlight not only the efficiency of the water engine, but also its potential to democratize access to clean energy. By relying on water, a resource that is available almost everywhere, the technology promises to reduce dependency on rare minerals and the geopolitical uncertainties associated with their supply chains. This could prove particularly transformative for emerging economies and regions where access to advanced battery technologies is limited by both infrastructure and cost. The announcement suggests a future where the democratization of energy could lead to a more balanced distribution of technological benefits across the globe. Observers noted that the introduction of such a disruptive technology carries with it a dual-edged promise. On one hand, the potential for exponential advancements in energy efficiency and environmental stewardship, and on the other, the possibility of rendering entire sectors of the automotive industry obsolete. The EV sector, which has seen rapid growth over the past decade, now faces an existential challenge from a technology that seems to offer a more sustainable and cost-effective alternative. The energy landscape that electric vehicles help to shape may soon be redrawn as manufacturers and policymakers are forced to rethink their long-term investments and strategies. The water engine's emergence invites a reconsideration of what constitutes progress in the automotive field and whether the massive push for electrification was perhaps just one step along a more diverse path to innovation. The technical implications of the water engine are equally staggering. The engine's design suggests a level of efficiency that could rival, if not surpass, the performance of modern combustion engines and electric motors. It operates on a principle that transforms the familiar properties of water into an energy source that is both renewable and potentially limitless. This approach not only challenges the existing paradigms of automotive propulsion, but also forces a re-evaluation of energy storage and distribution systems on a global scale. If the technology can be scaled successfully, it might lead to a complete re-engineering of the way energy is produced, stored, and utilized across multiple industries, not just transportation. The ripple effects could extend far beyond the automotive world, influencing sectors such as power generation, industrial manufacturing, and even residential energy consumption. Economic considerations add another layer of complexity to the unfolding narrative. The traditional electric vehicle market has been buoyed by optimism over declining battery costs and improvements in charging technology. However, the advent of a water engine capable of delivering comparable or superior performance with minimal environmental impact introduces a disruptive variable that could upend these trends. Investors, who have poured capital into the development of electric vehicle technology and infrastructure, now face a landscape of uncertainty. The water engine represents not just a technical marvel, but also a strategic threat to billions of dollars in investments that have been channeled into electrification. The possibility of a paradigm shift could lead to a rapid reallocation of resources within the industry, as companies that are quick to adapt may find themselves in a position of unprecedented advantage. The announcement of the water engine was delivered with a level of confidence that hinted at years of secret research and development. The narrative constructed around the event was one of bold vision and uncompromising ambition, suggesting that Toyota is not merely content with incremental improvements, but is prepared to lead a fundamental transformation of energy technology. The CEO's presentation was underscored by a clear message. The future of transportation does not lie solely in the realm of electric vehicles, but in the radical rethinking of what fuels a vehicle at its most basic level. This vision challenges existing assumptions and opens up a new arena of competition where traditional and emerging technologies must coexist and vie for dominance. The broader implications of this technological leap are both strategic and philosophical. On a strategic level, the water engine forces the automotive industry to confront the limitations of a singular focus on electrification. It presents a case for diversifying research and development efforts to explore alternative energy sources that have been historically overlooked or dismissed as impractical. The philosophical shift is equally significant as it redefines the concept of sustainability. Rather than relying on complex, resource-intensive battery systems, the water engine suggests a return to a more elemental form of energy production, one that is inherently linked to the natural world. This alignment with the fundamental properties of water resonates with a growing desire for technologies that harmonize with environmental imperatives rather than exacerbate existing challenges. The sheer audacity of the claim that a water engine could destabilize an entire industry underscores the magnitude of the breakthrough. It invites both admiration and skepticism, as the automotive world has witnessed numerous bold claims that ultimately failed to deliver on their promises. Yet, the meticulous presentation and the array of technical details offered during the event have managed to captivate the attention of a wide spectrum of stakeholders. The narrative that unfolds from this development is one of transformative potential, a story that is as much about innovation and progress as it is about the enduring human drive to redefine the boundaries of possibility. The impact on public perception and consumer expectations could be equally transformative. As news of the water engine spreads, it has the potential to reshape how people view the future of mobility. Consumers who have been gradually embracing electric vehicles may soon find themselves at a crossroads, faced with the prospect of a radically different technology that promises greater efficiency, lower operational costs, and a reduced environmental footprint. The introduction of this technology challenges the conventional wisdom that has driven the global shift towards electric vehicles. urging a re-examination of long-held beliefs about what constitutes true progress in automotive technology. The strategic narrative woven around this event positions Toyota as a trailblazer willing to take bold risks in pursuit of a cleaner, more sustainable future. The revelation of the water engine is not merely a technological milestone, it is a declaration of intent, a signal that the automotive industry may be on the cusp of a seismic shift. By harnessing a resource as abundant as water, Toyota has signaled its readiness to challenge the status quo and to redefine the parameters of energy efficiency and environmental stewardship. The implications of this move are vast, suggesting that the battle for the future of transportation is far from over, and that innovation will continue to be the driving force behind the evolution of mobility. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave your comments below and tell us, what are your thoughts on Toyota's new water engine? Will it really destroy the EV industry? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.